Huzzah, peoples and stuffs and things from the Lost LPs. I am KenMeisterLP, and today I'm going to be doing somewhat of an attempt at a speed run of Super Mario World for the Super Nintendo. And holy crap, this is a fantastic game for me. I have replayed this game so many freaking times, so this is definitely one of those games I know left to right, up and down, and the whole freaking 9 yards. In fact, come to think of it, I should say that Super Mario World was the very first video game I played in my life. Super Mario World I played when I was like 3. I think it was like some kind of family reunion or something. And this, because of it being a speed run, yes, I will be using the Star World paths. So I'm going to be skipping a huge chunk of the game, possibly 90% or something. I wouldn't say it's the best speedrun ever. I will admit I do have a few screw-ups, but hey, it's my best attempt at one, and the further I can go without running into obstacles, the better. And look at this precision platforming. Precision, that's an interesting word. Precision platforming at its finest. Normally people would go this way if they had the yellow switch palace activated, but no, I'm gonna do it the hardcore way because I'm that freaking awesome. And so far I'm not running into any objects yet. I want to say I'm horribly proud of this speed run, but hey, I'm not the perfectionist either. And KenMeisterLP was actually an account I opened because I was not so proud of an old account, mostly because of the commentary style I used to do for it. I'm not going to state the name of it because it's really not worth subscribing to be honest. I'm into a good variety of games too, mostly classic games, but I don't let nostalgia completely take me over. I do like to at least give later games a chance to impress me. Let's see here. I'm obviously into Nintendo games. I'm into Mario. I'm into Zelda. I'm into Metroid. I'm into a few of the Star Fox games. Final Fantasy, Mega Man. Just now getting into the Golden Sun and the Tales series. Speaking of Golden Sun, that's an LP. I'm doing a blind LP on my channel. So if you ever happen to have the free time and they're doing nothing but eating donuts in your mom's basement, then hey, give it a shot, why not? So next up is Iggy's Castle. This one kind of requires a little bit of practice. Ooh, I love that precision shot I did right there with my fireball. Right when I jumped up, that enemy was out of my face. He was invading my space, what do you know? Unintended pun, by the way. And because of this annoying auto-scroll section, I do tend to take a little bit of a while on here. Other games I'm into would be 3DO games when I was a kid, like the Army Man and the Battle Tanks games. I'm into a good variety of games. The only game genres I'm not too fond of are FPSs. I know people are going to go up my throat for me saying that, but I just don't care for them that much. I mean, I don't hate them, but that's just the way I look at things. That battle could have been done so much faster if that platform would have gone down to the right a little bit faster. I used faster twice in the same sentence. What do you know? But alas, if only I was allowed to use emulator speed up right here, I would so skip this section. Not worth my time sitting through, so text. Hurry up with your song so I can move on, god dang it. And the genre I like the least is probably sports games. I never could get into sports games all that well. Just think of this more of an introductory video for me because, hey, after all, that's why I chose to do a speed run. This level I do screw up tremendously in. You can actually skip a huge chunk of this level, or should I say 90% of this level, at least with the cape. And then I screw up right there. Ken! What are you doing? What are you doing, Ken? Why are you screwing up? God dang it, Ken. You're the worst speedrunner ever! But alas, I do decent throughout the rest of the level right here. Oh, clouds, get out of my freaking way. And yeah, if you can't already tell, this is post-commentary. In fact, this is actually the first time I did post-commentary solo. Normally I do co-commentary. I mean, when I'm doing post-commentary, I do co-commentary with this little collab group called LP League. I may or may not put a link of that to the description, but hey, if you love my voice, then you might as well go and check that channel out. But yeah, I don't really like sports games all that much. Maybe Madden, but that's about it. Yeah, I'm mostly into platformers, adventure games, or JRPGs mostly. I don't really care for Western RPGs too much. I tried... Well, I mean, I like Diablo too. I mean, I'm talking about games like Oblivion, Skyrim. Again, people are going to probably go at my throat for that, but I simply do not care. And most people would probably go through this using the Fire Flower, but I find the... Oh, I totally hit that with my cape, game. Don't deny it, game. Ugh. Can you tell this game is trying to troll me here? It has a mind of its own. Don't you know? It has personalities, and that was actually my fault that time. Not gonna deny it. That was my fault entirely. And next up, we go to the only secret ghost house for whatever reason. Donut, not Donut Ghost House, but Donut Secret House. Just take the word out of it, and it makes total sense. Just take the word ghost out of it, and it makes total sense, right? And yeah, that's about my gaming preferences there. I love Smash. I'm neutral on fighting games. I love Smash Brothers and Soul Calibur, and I'm pretty deep. I kind of like Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter as well. Although I'm not particularly a huge fan of those series, but alas, I is. And this is another stage I screw up in, kinda, only because of this one freaking boo right here. Oh, I should not break that. Oh! Ken! Try to time your platforming correctly, or spinning, or whatever. Jeez. Gah! And with that, you can actually take a shortcut to the only boss that's not a Koopling for some reason. I would like to see more of that in the game, Super Mario World. I know you're a highly nostalgic game for me, but... come on. You disappoint. You disappoint me. But yeah, whenever he reappears, just throw a block right into his face. Because apparently... this is the only boo that can get hurt for some reason. I don't know why, but whatever. And yep, we're taking Star World. The only way I can beat this game in like 15 to 20 minutes. I forget when I actually beat Bowser, but alas, let's take Star Road. And as most of you know, the only way you can get through is by secret exits. But for some reason, like, if you encounter the next Star Road, like, say you go through the secret exit and go to the next Star Road icon, you won't be able to go anywhere. But yet, when you do the last one, you're actually able to go to Bowser's Castle for some reason. Yeah, that's pretty much how I'm planning out my strategy. I don't know why they would design it like that. It's like they're practically asking you to beat this game in 15 minutes. Holy crap. And yes, I'm going to need this blue, purple, I'm colorblind, Yoshi. I don't know why this level exists, as you can just kind of swim over everything. Why does it exist? I love this underwater music. There's one of my favorite water level tracks. I don't know which one I like more, the Mario 3 one or this one. Probably this one because I'm more of a 16-bit fan. Because after all, I may only be 18, but I loves my Super Nintendo. I loves it a lot. First console I ever played. I have fond memories of it. But alas, Ken, don't get yourself drowned in nostalgia too much now. And taking this way will allow me to get the key in. I almost died when I dropped. I almost died. You want to try to be careful there because, well, if you time it wrong and, ooh, awesomeness on its finest. Pew! Somehow I picked that block up again. I don't know how, but whatever. Probably the shortest level in the history of video games, or I wouldn't say history of video games, but history of Mario games. There we go. That's a better way to reiterate that. And now time for the last mandatory story level I need to go through before I can beat this game. And if I got that red Yoshi, I would have been screwed. Because I am going to be doing a little bit of sequence breaking here. And keep in mind that I accidentally picked the red Koopas up. Keep that in mind. For those of you who have memorized Super Mario World, you should probably know why. Yeah, because of this, I'm able to skip over to the key. In fact, I can actually I'm actually pretty good at sequence breaking a lot in this game. I really don't need to switch palace blocks to really get to most of my secret levels. Unless it's like blocks before a pipe, then I would absolutely have to. Oh, and this is where I screw up. Because of that stupid shell, I can only spit fire, and I need to hit that shell with a green shell, a yellow shell, something other than red. Okay, and I did not have any of those shells. I had a red shell for whatever stupid reason. So, Ken, you get a big slap for that. But tell me, creators, why would you do this? It's like you're asking us to beat this game too quickly. So anywho, the paths I'm going to be taking here are 2. I don't imagine why you would want to take any other paths with ways, because they're either too slow or either ridiculously hard. I mean, not really. If seeing this room, why would you want to take... Well, actually, 3 actually gives you an item. But other than that, you really have no reason to take any room other than that. And this one, I'm confuzzled between 7 or 8. 7 gives you these statues, but at the same time, if I had the cape at this point, I would go after 8, because that one has a bunch of Chuck Norrises. Not Chuck Norrises, but Chuck somethings, okay? And the cape rapes them pretty freaking easily. And I don't know why I turned on the light switch here, if I could have just shown off and went through this without using it. I've done it before. It's not that hard to see. Gesundheit. And the only instance where you actually see these 2 enemies ever. Come on, Super Mario World, you would have had that. You had the chance there. I think the main problem with Super Mario World is that it has a bunch of good ideas, but they're not given a whole lot of use in the game. But alas, I do have nostalgia written all over this one for me. So it's one of the few games that I can say that for, because I don't like being nostalgic too much. If you know what I mean, what? And that phase only took 5 seconds. No, 10 seconds, whatever. I don't fucking care, man. And Bowser, why are you tossing fire if I can simply spin attack on it? You did not plan this battle out correctly, did you, Bowser? And I pointlessly ran around the whole room waiting for him to drop a ball on us. He's dropping great balls of steel on us! Stop it. Because don't you know, Bowser has the balls to drop balls on us. That was a terrible pun now, wasn't it? So Bowser, when are you going to decide to throw your Koopas at us? Or Mecha Koopas, for that matter. Alright, there we go. One up in his... 1, 2! Mecha Koopas right on his face! This scene always kind of reminded me of a review by Johnny where he reviewed Super Mario World and it just kind of came out of the screen. I don't know why I felt like mentioning that, but... By Johnny, I mean some comment. Johnny. Whatever. I don't know how Bowser's able to get away with Peach throwing mushrooms at us, but then again, I'm pretty sure the Mario World is full of continuity. Super Mario Galaxy 2. Seriously, like, I know I'm going off topic, but like, with Mario Galaxy 1, it says like every 100 years or so there's a festival. But you would expect like the plot of Mario Galaxy 2 to be like something accidentally happened and Mario must go and stop it in the galaxy. No! It's the same exact plot of Mario Galaxy 1. So, ask me, viewers. Tell me, viewers. Is Mario supposed to be a saint? Are we looking at Saint Mario here? Come to think of it, he would put a good rivalry with jolly old Saint Nick. Mario's adventure is not over. Mario, the Princess Yoshi, and his friends are gonna take a vacation. Vacation from what, Mario? That only took 15 minutes, dude. That was the laziest quest you had to go through. Well, I want to say lazy, but regardless, Bowser is out of our lives. At least for now, and we are going to have ourselves a vacation. God dang it, so let's get to that! After all these pointless fireworks, which whoever's setting them off. I don't know who's setting them off, do I really care? Alas, that was my speedrun. That took like 15 minutes. Not the best speedrun ever, but hey, I got a few good things out of it, as far as commentary-wise and crap. I swear to God, post-commentary is not my style. I normally do live commentary, but yeah, I'm kind of an LP channel that just started. The only LPs at this point I have up right now is Mega Man 1 and 2, and I currently have a blind LP of Golden Sun coming. I'm probably going to be doing something along that side that's just so I have more variety. Don't you know I'm a huge Mega Man fan. I love Mega Man. It's probably my favorite platforming series. Yes, even more than Mario. Shut up. Yeah. That's all that... Not much else needs to be said other than Koji Kondo, you're an awesome sound composer. Not as great as somebody like Nobuo Uematsu from the Final Fantasy series, but hey, you do a pretty splendid job with your soundtracks, and why is it flashing? I'm not using a capture card, dang it. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Thank you for watching this speedrun of this awesome game by KenMeisterLP. Thank you for watching this awesome commentary of an awesome game. I freaking love this game. Come to think of it, speaking of continuity errors I was talking about earlier, we only saved one egg. Why is there 7 of them? Holy crap, it's like the time paradox over here or something. I don't freaking know. But yeah, I plan to do more games, more Metroid, more Zelda. I'm probably planning on doing a Tales of the Abyss. Maybe if I can... I don't know, I was wondering if there's like a 3DS emulator leaking about in the web somewhere, so I can LP those games, because I don't know, I have a strong dislike for camcorders. Me and camcorders don't get along so well, and if I can either get a capture device or an emulator for those, I could probably LP Ocarina of Time 3D and Tales of the Abyss. That would be pretty freaking awesome. Pretty freaking awesome indeed. But yeah, what can I say? I'm a huge Nintendo nut, but that doesn't mean I like a whole bunch of other video game franchises as well. Hey, after all, I own just about every Nintendo system, but that doesn't mean I don't own consoles like the PS1, PS2, Sega Genesis, and the Xbox 360, because don't you know, Sonic is boss. Sonic the Hedgehog, the Porcupine. Oh, stop it. You gotta wonder where to get these weird names for enemies, I swear. Earrings! The Big Boo. And I don't really have a whole lot to say. You guys all seen this ending? You guys all played this game? I would hope so. Then if you haven't, what are you doing? Download this on Virtual Console. It has great control, simplistic level design. What more can you ask for? It's one of those great time killers, why not? It's probably the game I've ever played the most in my life. Either that or Wario Land 4, which is my favorite video game of all time. Kind of odd, an obscure game like that being my favorite game ever, but whatever. Mecha Koopas, we only saw you in one level. But then again, we couldn't verify that because we only played, like, I don't know how many levels we played, but I'm not keeping track of that. In the GBA version, that was actually a different picture for some reason. But anywho, that was my Super Mario World speedrun. Hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe to my channel, KenMeisterLP, and if you love me doing co-commentary, then subscribe to this awesome collab group I'm part of called the LP League. So, thank you guys for letting me upload this, and, yeah, not much else to say. Love this game a lot, so see you guys then.